Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I've got an interesting video for you today. We're going to be talking about the Newpowa Lithium Pro portable solar generator. Now, I was sent out this for review from Newpowa, so I want to say thank you to Newpowa right off the bat for sending this out for review. The current price point of this item at the time of me filming this video is around $185. I've already taken this thing out, I've already used it, but I put it all back in the package because I wanted to show you exactly what comes with the package and how it comes packaged. I wanted to show the box and the whole unboxing and things like that. It includes the portable solar generator. It has an AC charger, AC charging cable. It has a cigarette lighter charging cable, and it also has a user manual. High efficiency battery. It does have a built-in lithium ion battery. It's not a lithium iron phosphate, it's a lithium ion. And this battery, they say that you can get about 500 cycles out of this battery. So if you think about that, and you think about 365 days in a year, if you were to charge this thing every single day, you're going to get what, 1.3 years out of this thing. But we're not going to charge it every day because this thing lasts quite a bit. It works very good for charging phones and things like that, and I'll get into that in this video. Charging flexibility. So you have three ways that you can charge this solar generator. You can charge it via wall outlet, you can charge it in your vehicle, and you can also charge it with the solar panel that was also sent to me for review from Newpowa. I have a 60-watt solar panel. It's fantastic. Quick charging. So you have USB 3 quick charging ports, Type C for mobile devices and quick charging. Convenient. Lithium Pro 3000 can be used indoors or outdoors. Says that it's safe and reliable. So it's got a built-in pure sine wave inverter, 300-watt inverter sine wave. So that's cool. Smart management. So the LCD screen displays real-time data of the generator at all times, and I really like that. That is a good feature, and I'll show you that once I get this out. Lightweight, only 6.6 pounds with the upgraded carrying handle. And it does have a flashlight. The flashlight has low, medium, high, and it also has a SOS mode. I like that when you turn the flashlight on, it always comes on to low first. Flashlight does not have a memory, so I like that. You're not turning the flashlight on, blinding everybody in your camp. I really like that. So here's a look at the unit itself. You have the display button that turns on and off the display. You've got DC 1 ports right here. 3 ports, they're 12 volt, 3 amp, and these are regulated ports. Okay, very cool. Then you have 2 USBs, 5 volt at 2.4 amp, and then you have that USB-C right there that puts out 18 watts. Very cool. That's the quick charge port. And then right here you've got the DC charge input port, and it'll accept anywhere from 12 to 24 volts DC. So I think that's really cool. Over here you have the AC button. And then on the side you got the light button, and you have 2 AC outlets, and it says that's 110 volt 300 watt peak, or max I should say. And then again, LED light. You have a cigarette lighter port, 12 volt 8 amp. It's not regulated, so I wish they would change that. And this is not a MPPT charge controller inside. This is a pulse width modification charge controller inside, which that's fine. It's very good for electronic devices, charging cameras. You can operate a fan, LED lights, CPAP machine, a mini fridge, drones, and digital devices. It comes very well packaged. Right there, right off the top, is the owner's manual. I'm going to set that aside because a lot of things that I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be talking about. So let's pull the unit out itself. We'll set that aside, and we'll talk about the unit here in a minute. You have 2 small boxes inside, and there's nothing left in this box. So we'll set that aside, and we have 2 boxes. One box has the AC power adapter. Okay, so this plugs in. You'll get the cord out of here, and it plugs in here, and then this plugs into the unit to charge it. When I plugged the unit in at home, when I was playing with it, and I used the wall outlet, it charged at 65 watts of input, so not too bad. So I got those. So right here you've got your cord. This is a standard computer cord, so that's the same cord you can get for a desktop computer. So if you lose this cord, just go to Best Buy and grab another computer cord and it'll fit right here. In fact, when I tested this unit, I didn't even open this cord. I just used one that I had sitting around. It was a computer cord. So very cool. Now here's the complaint that I have. This port right here. This charge port right here. And I hope they pay attention to this. I would like to see, instead of it being that 6.5 millimeter, that they bump it up to that, what is that, 6.9 or whatever. 7.9 I think it is. I think it's an actual 8, they call it an 8 millimeter. But that's the standard that a lot of power generators are using for charging, not this thing here. This is different. This 12 volt port is fantastic, but it's not regulated. I would try to change that as well. These 3 ports work very good, and these ports work very good. The AC works good, and I love the display. The display gives you real-time numbers. So right now it says 99 hours left, and the battery is currently at 80%. Right now I have this camera plugged into a Bluetti, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the AC here, and you'll see that it says AC right there, very small. It says AC, hopefully you can see that. And I'm gonna unplug from the Bluetti, and I'm gonna plug my camera in here. These ports are upside down, and you see that the numbers change. It says we have 75 hours, 28 hours. It's drawing 6 watts to power this camcorder. So very cool. And then right here on the side you have the button. You push that. Oh, that's another thing. The buttons beep when you push them. You push that once and you get the light turns on to low. Then you push it again, you get medium. Push it a 3rd time, you get high. And then you push it a 4th time, the light turns off. To get to the SOS, you have to double press quickly. 1, 2, there we go. And then you'll get that SOS. So I have 17 hours of run time, or 14 hours. This thing adjusts in real time. It does the math for you. I think that's very cool. And it says in total I'm drawing 7 watts right now. The unit does have a fan on the side here. I have not heard that fan kick on yet. And then on the back there are the specs. Hopefully you can see that. I can't see the camera, so I'm guessing that you guys can see that. But I like this unit. Now this charge port here, cable that plugs into your vehicle, I was a little disappointed with the input of what this was bringing in. It was only bringing in about 20 watts of power. Now the solar panel was fantastic. It was bringing in 50 watts. So this has a lithium ion battery that is 26 amp hour. Right now I'm pulling 6 watts just operating the camera. It says I have 17 hours, but this fluctuates based on wattage. 23 hours, 28. I like that because it's in real time. Those numbers constantly change. Now, one thing that I wish they would do is I wish they would put a wireless charger on the top for your phone. It's a nice flat surface. It'd be nice if you could set your phone there. Maybe there's some rubber or something and you could charge your phone up here. That'd be really nice. You can use a 100-watt solar panel to charge this, as long as you don't exceed 5.5 amps. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's not an MPPT, it is a pulse with modification, so this is a PWM. I love the carry handle, the weight. On the bottom it's got these little feet. It does have an automatic shut-off function, so if you're using the unit and you stop using it, maybe you turn off the AC for example, and then you wait. It's still plugged in, but I turn the AC off. Now it says 99 hours, I'm at 79%, 0 watts. If I wait, when the display turns off, it's automatically turning itself off. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just now turned the AC back on. It does take a little bit of time. There's a little bit of a delay before you actually see the numbers change. But I like the unit and I really like the display. when you're charging the unit, and that's all you're doing is charging, you'll see the numbers that are telling you how long it's going to take for the unit to finish charging. I like that. And then you'll also see the input wattage, but the second that you turn something on and maybe put a load on it, the numbers change to time left and output. So I think that's cool. You don't see dual displays of what you're bringing in and what you're bringing out. You just see what the output is. It'll change automatically for you. Okay, let's take a look and see what kind of charging we're going to get out of this unit. I'm going to start by plugging in to this power inverter. And let's plug this bad boy in. You just have to trust me on the numbers here. I doubt you'll be able to see them. So I plugged it in, and it takes it a second. 6 watts, 20 watts, 47 watts, 63, 64. So we are currently charging at 64 watts, and it says 52 minutes until charge is complete. So let me bring that up. Hopefully you'll be able to see that on your screen there. I hope you can see that. Okay, so here is my 6.5 millimeter. Let's plug that bad boy in. And we are starting to charge. 1, 7, 15, 23, 24, 22. So it says that it's going to take about 3 hours at this rate from 80%. 20 watts. Now let me see if I can adjust this panel a little bit, maybe get some better angle on the sun here. Sometimes you can play with the panel and get better. 25 watts, 31, 36, just by making that little change. 37, 38. So we are now bringing 39 watts in, and our charge time changed to 1 hour. So that's fantastic. 43 watts right now. It's just finding that right angle, and the sun's getting ready to go behind the clouds, so we're probably going to drop down. But this was fantastic there for a second. I was doing 43. At home I was getting 50 yesterday. So I really like the way this panel performs. It performs very well. Alright, let's take a look and see what kind of charging we'll get out of the 12 volt port. So I'm bringing in 40 watts, 43 watts right now. So these numbers are way better than the numbers I got at home. 41 watts right now. So that's really good. I'm enjoying that. So that makes me feel good, because I was starting to worry about the input from 12 volt. And as we can see, 38 watts, it says it's going to take an hour at this point to finish. So let me go ahead and plug my camera back in. See what happens here. And now it switches over, and it's now showing the wattage that I'm drawing. 7 watts to run the camera, 86 hours that I could run the camera, and I'm still charging too. So there's a look at the Newpowa 60 watt monocrystalline solar panel. Got my deep cycle battery, got the Newpowa solar power generator charging, and I also have my 20 amp MPPT, got my 800 watt inverter, and even though the sun is kind of hiding behind the clouds a little bit, I'm still charging at 25 watts, which is pretty good for being in the clouds. 26. See that? The sun's not even out all the way. It's behind the clouds, and I'm still bringing in 21 watts. So that's fantastic. 3 hours left to charge at this rate. And I'm pretty confident that once the sun comes back out, those numbers are going to climb back up to the previous numbers, maybe in the 40s, maybe 50s. Okay, let's go ahead and test this unit a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the display. I'm going to turn on the AC power, and I have the AC on. I am going to unplug my camcorder that I'm running right now, and I'm going to plug the camcorder in here into this power station. So it takes it a few seconds. We have 6-7 watts. It says 21 or 19 hours of runtime, 16 hours. So that's pretty cool. Now let's see about charging a couple Olight flashlights. So let's turn on the USB. I don't think I heard it. There it goes. There's the USB. I'm going to plug one here. And let's charge an Olight Frayer. And let me see here. Do we get it? Yep, it's red. So we are charging one Olight. And let's go ahead and plug in another Olight. Let's see if we can charge another Olight. Let's do the Seeker 2. And that is also red. So the Frayer and the Seeker 2 are both charging. This is a red indicator. So they're both currently charging. In total right now, I've got 2 flashlights and I have my camcorder. I'm drawing 9 watts between all of this. So that's not much at all. That's not much at all. If I wanted to add another USB, let's see, this is a USB-C to USB-C. Let's go ahead and plug it into this port, and I will plug in a GoPro. How about that? This is the GoPro Hero 7 Black Edition. So let's go ahead and plug that in and see if we see the little red indicator here. There it is. I don't know if you can see that on your end, but there's the little red indicator there and right there. So this is currently charging. So I am dealing with a GoPro Hero 7. I have 2 large Olight flashlights. Everything is charging, and in total I'm drawing 12 watts. That's nothing. That's fantastic. So let's see, which light is this? Let's go ahead and unplug the Frayer, for example. We'll unplug the Frayer. We'll take another USB to micro USB, and let's go ahead and pop in my phone. Make sure my phone is going to charge. I'm going to turn my volume up so you'll hear it when it starts to charge. So let's plug this bad boy in. Doot doot. There it goes. Again, it would be really nice if there was wireless charging on the top of this. So in total, I'm charging my phone, I'm charging a GoPro Hero 7 Black Edition, and an Olight Seeker 2 while running this camera. And my total output in wattage is 17 watts, and this unit says that's between 9 and 10 hours of runtime with this load. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm really digging it. Now, when it comes to my Makita battery charger, this is where the frustration comes in. I'm looking right here on the back, and it says charger input 120 volts, 240 watts. Okay, so take a look at that. Charger input 240 watts right there on the edge there. So technically this should charge my battery, but it won't. I tried it at home and it would not do it. So my charger is flashing the green light like it's ready to go, and when I plug in the battery it makes the sound and it starts, and you'll hear the fan. Beep, beep. There, I hear the fan. It started, and then it turned red like it's trying to charge. Gets up to 18, 31, 69, and it stopped. 67, and it stopped, and now it's trying again. So for some reason it will not run my Makita battery charger, so that's frustrating. And it's not drawing more than 300 watts. It's not even drawing 250 watts. It's drawing about 224 tops. So if I wanted to, let's say, disconnect maybe this flashlight, and I want to charge another GoPro, let's plug that bad boy in. This is a USB-C here. And let's plug this in, and let me see. Yep, it is now charging. So I have a total of 18 watts, 17, 18 watts of draw. So I'm charging a Hero 7 Black Edition, Hero 9 Black Edition, charging my phone, running the camera, and this is operating all of this fantastic. And you saw just a second ago I was able to charge a Seeker 2 and a Freyer, and both of these batteries in these lights have 5,000 milliamp hour lithium ion batteries, 21700 cells. So very, very nice. I'm very pleased with the performance of this unit, with the exception of my battery charger. That is such a frustration. The AC is on, and I can even install a kilowatt on here, but the numbers will be upside down. But I'll flip it upside down for you guys so you can see. And let me just set my battery charger here, and hopefully you guys are being able to see all this. Right now, let's go to watts, and what am I? Yep, I got it flashing. So let's go ahead and pop that in. Charger started, and this unit says 13 watts, and this says, let's get, okay, 52, 53, 53.8, 50, 66, 91, 193, 192, 194, 195, 170. So it's not even hitting 200 watts yet on charging this battery. But I know that this unit will charge my Makita batteries. I've used it before for that purpose. And the reason I'm stressed on this is because a lot of people buy these units with the idea of going out to the woods and charging their Makita batteries so that they can have a Sawzall to cut firewood and stuff. 177, it had 193, 196, and it's doing it, no problem at all. Now, to be fair, this X-Star is about $600. This one is under $200, so keep that in mind. This is an MPPT, and it's also a sine wave inverter. This one is PWM, and it's also a sine wave. But I just wish that this thing would put out 300 watts continuous, like they say. See, as you can see, this thing is charging just fine. The highest number I saw was 197 just now. Charging a Makita battery for some people like myself, that's important when you're out camping. I want to be able to do that. Now, for what this is, though, the flashlight is fantastic. There's low, there's medium, there's high. How much we got now? We're drawing a total of 18 watts. It says that we're going to last 11 hours. And it looks like this first GoPro might be fully charged. Nope, 98%, so it's still charging. Hero 7, Hero 9, my phone, camera, flashlight's on high. I'm drawing 18 watts total. It works fantastic for all of this kind of stuff. Hope you enjoy this video. This is a lot of fun playing with these things. They work really well. So for the money, for the price point that they're asking, this thing is fantastic. It really is. It's a good unit. 10 hours of runtime doing all of this. Yeah, that's pretty cool, because as a YouTuber, when I'm out and I'm shooting videos, I gotta power cameras, I gotta power my phone, I gotta sometimes have a flashlight at night. And something like this unit would be perfect for all those applications. Now, if any of you out there watching this video are interested in purchasing one of these units, please make sure that you're checking the description box down below, because I am now a Newpowa affiliate. There's also a coupon code, Jiu-Jitsu2000, which will save you 5% off of your purchase. Now, your purchase has to be a minimum of $100. Some of you might be thinking, well, 5%, that's all? Well, let me tell you what, folks. These are high quality products, and they're already super aggressive on their price point. So to save an additional 5%, that's fantastic when you have a company that's already competing against all these other companies and putting prices below all these other companies and still putting out the same quality of content in their products. So I hope that helps you out. Again, all the details to the affiliate link will be down in the description box down below. It does help me out. My final thoughts are very simple. Everything about this unit worked fantastic. with the exception of putting out a true 300 watts continuous, which it failed to do in my tests with the Makita battery charger. I wish they would change that and make it do what they say it's doing. I love that it beeps when you push a button. You hear that noise. The flashlight is fantastic. The display is very easy to read. I love that it's in real time. These ports are regulated, like I said, and with all the stuff that I did in this video, you know, I ran cameras. I was able to charge 2 different GoPros simultaneously. I was able to charge 3 different flashlights simultaneously. I was able to run my camera. I was able to do lots of things. I like the fact that it's lightweight, it's small, it doesn't weigh anything, very easy to tote around, works fantastic with the solar panel. But with all that being said, folks, again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you got some good, useful information out of this video. Please make sure that you're checking the description box down below. I'll put links to where you can find this. And until next time, have a beautiful day. We'll see you then. Bye for now.